Hello, crafters, and welcome to the P2P Winter Online Show brought to you by From Picture to Page Papercraft Shows, where we nurture your creativity through online and in person shows. I'm your host, Wendy Stewart, and I'm absolutely thrilled to be here today to present this session for you. The Winter Online Craft Show includes lots of fantastic demonstrations from our talented retailers who will be here to demonstrate for us, show us new products, and enable lots of amazing purchases, I hope. So enjoy. For all of the details for this show and all of the upcoming sessions, please head to our website, which is from picture to page and beyond.com.au. On the website, you'll get all the details for this show, all the upcoming sessions, and while you're there, please don't forget to sign up for our newsletter where you will get information for all the replays of this show when you can watch them, all the upcoming in-person shows, and lots of other special things. If you're on a mailing list, we also have special offers for our mailing list community, so please join. Now, while you're here, please pop in the comments and say hello, like Farina and Tamara, who have said hello. Please feel free to ask any questions of our guest for this session. Hi, Kathy, too. Um, Please feel free to ask any questions of our guest this session. We will do our best to answer them during the session. If not, our guest will come back after and answer any questions you have. So let's get started. I am so delighted to present to you today Michelle Thompson from Snazzi Scrappin in Dubbo. So let's bring her onto screen. Hi, Michelle. How are you?
Hi, Wendy. How you going?
Very well, thank you. I'm so excited to have you here with us for our first session of the show. What have you got for us today?
Oh, lots of new things. I think the last show I did with you was
Yes.
in October last year.
Yes.
So we've had lots been released since then. Haley's going to be answering questions as we go along. So if anything that I talk about, people want to know more about it, Haley will be there to answer the questions. So
And if we don't
yeah,
get to the questions during our session, I'm sure Haley or you will
yeah,
go back in.
I'll
They
go
can
back
always reach out
after.
to you,
Yep.
website, email. I'm sure they can reach out to you even on Facebook and you'll answer, Michelle, like you always do.
At every hour of the night, apparently.
Yes, I do notice that, but that's good. So,
Yeah,
Michelle, I'm going to give you a moment just to swap over your camera so that we can get
yeah.
going. So, I'll be back to you in a moment. So Michelle is just going to swap over her camera so we can have a look at what she's doing. I'm sure she will have amazing products for us. She always has great new releases and she always spoils us with everything she does. So I'm just waiting for her to pop online. So just hold there for a moment and we will be back as soon as Michelle comes back. Okay, everyone, I think Michelle is ready. So I'm just going to bring her on screen. So Michelle, take it away. There you go, Michelle. We can see you really clear.
Now, just let me know, Wendy, is that the right way up?
Yes, it is. That is the correct way up. Thank you.
Okay, so I've got to do everything upside down
If you
today.
can,
So,
that will be wonderful. Thank you. I'll prompt you,
so
Michelle. Don't worry.
that's okay. So, those of you that don't know me, I have a scrapbook business in Dubbo, and I've been in the business almost 18 years. And a couple of years ago, 3 years ago, doing my own designs with my sister, Kim, and who's a graphic designer. And we now have a range of creator card die sets. These ones Wendy's seen because she follows me on Facebook and that, but
You mean stalks
I
you?
just thought, I know, I just thought I'd recap the ones that we've bought out this year. So
Oh, that'd be
this
great,
one is
Michelle. Thank you.
this one is an infinity die set, and so it makes this card. Now we have YouTube tutorials for all the die sets that we bring out, and on the YouTube tutorial I put the links to the products below to sell them. We still have plenty of that infinity one in stock.
Okay.
This was a bit later. We bought out this gatefold peekaboo card. I better hold it the right way. I've done it the right way. Yep. So you don't have to do the peekaboo thing if you don't want to. You can just use it as a gatefold card, but you get quite a few options with this set. I've used the circle one, but there's an oval one, or you can use the plain square, or you can just do the gatefold, and then you get this little belly band. My dad was a bit of a Harry Potter freak. He liked the Gryffindor, so I did that one with the Studio 73 Harry range or Wizard range. We then had lovely diamond easel set that we bought out. It gives you options as well. You can have this nice shape on the top, ornate shape, or you can just do a plain one like I've done in the samples there. I don't know whether you can see them.
Yes,
There's
we
a bit
can,
of...
Michelle. We can.
Oh, Dave's put some extra lights, but it's pouring rain here today, so
Oh, goodness.
yes. Now, this was one of the first ones I did with a shaped card.
Yes.
So I've done this handbag card. These are the best things since sliced bread, these little Velcro dots. They are so strong and
Wow.
keep anything in place. And this one, you get the little sentiment thing with it, so you can do whatever you like. And I've actually used the gift card money wallet that we've got in there to put a little pocket for a gift card.
Oh, what a
That's a
great
little...
idea. And I think that's been one of your most popular die sets, hasn't it, Michelle?
Oh, it has indeed. And this handbag, honestly, I do have it back in stock now. People, uh, when I release a die set, my advice is to buy it straight away.
Okay.
It's been, I know things go very quickly, but I'm sort of starting to get a bit of following out there now, a lot of customers. So the last one I got extra done, the toolbox set, and it's almost out now. So this one was one that I did to do a technique one. It was something different that I did. You get them to do the square torn card or
Yes.
the thing. People have done some amazing things with them. I'm only a basic card maker, Wendy, because I started out a scrapbooker and I don't get the time to do a lot of the things that people do. We've actually used our mat set here too. You can see we've got basic mat
Yes.
sets that do your noir. Now, these are the latest two that I bought out the other week, and this is my little toolbox.
That is the
Yeah,
cutest thing, Michelle.
I know, and I love the little screw heads were an afterthought. I just thought
Oh,
I'd
okay.
yeah, there's a Phillips head and then there's a blade screwdriver.
Wow.
So I added them in. You actually get, I think it's on a plate. I'll see if you can. Oh well, they're on a plate, so you don't lose that little
Okay.
thing. See there, they're on the plate, so
Yes. Yes.
you're actually cut out four at once. So we did it like that, so you don't have any little dies floating around.
Sure.
So
Sure.
yeah, and then I popped in the little tools as an extra. So
Fantastic. Yes.
that was just a stock die, but I've actually put that in the same set. So that's been extremely popular for Father's Day. And that I've actually used the mini sentiment stamp set one on that, but I'm
Right.
going to show
Okay.
you something that we're releasing today
Yeah.
in a minute. This was our wallet one that came out the same time as the toolbox. I've used the Pro Dot with it.
That's
And
fantastic.
yeah, the tape for that
Oh,
I used for
wow.
that, which is finally back in stock. It's a silicon foam tape that sits up a millimetre, so
Okay.
it just gives you enough room to put your note and
Right.
if you
Right.
use a little gift card. It's not perfectly flat. And that was also using our beer and barbecue set that Lynn
Oh,
has drawn
brilliant.
the images for that.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's
Yes.
been very popular as well. So
And Haley
now,
is very kindly popping all the links in. Haley, could you pop the link into the tape as well that Michelle was mentioning if you get a
yeah,
chance, please?
well, I'm going to talk about the tapes
Oh,
as well.
fantastic. Sorry, my bad. Sorry.
You're right. No, that's fine. Now, I actually got this Tim Holtz cracked leather embossing folder in last week too that people might like to get that would make that, because some people have actually posted in the VIP group on Facebook wallets they've made using a leather look embossing folders and paper and things like that. So
Yes.
to get one from Tim, because I do carry other products as well. This is a new little baby stamp and die
Oh,
set.
how cute.
Um, yes, it is cute. There's some great samples as well that the girls on my design team, Sharon, Nicole, and Haley, have done. They make some great creations, and they're probably they're a little bit like me, a bit time poor, but they make the effort. So I appreciate the three of them.
Absolutely. They do incredible work.
So I have actually that silicone tape, which is like this tape. So
Fantastic.
I was actually looking around before, and most companies only sell it in 4 meters,
Okay.
and I've actually done it in 10 meters, so you get a lot. So you're not buying a whole lot of tapes all the time. I do have my own double-sided tape as well that comes in 25-meter rolls.
Yes.
And I've just added today Wonder Tape. If you haven't used that, it's super sticky. It's heat resistant. And it comes in 50-meter rolls, which
Fantastic.
is, I will give you a word of advice though. With these tape sets, they are super sticky on the side, but I put baking paper in. A customer recommended that, and I found that the best. You can rub it on your clothes. Nicole uses the stamping buddy,
Okay.
the
Yes.
to get the stickiness off the side. Doesn't affect the tape whatsoever, but yeah, they are really sticky. So great for boxes and you're doing 3D stuff and
Definitely.
all
And
that type of stuff.
the cards that have the pop-ups, and you put flowers in the cards and all.
Yes.
Anything that you really need something sturdy, that's the tape.
Yep. So this is one of my customers, Muriel, asked me to do her a little bit of Australiana. So I'm releasing a couple of chocolate holders today.
Oh,
So
cute.
this is my Kevin the koala,
I love it.
and yeah, uh, look, he's just a koala, but it was funny because my daughter sent me a photo this week of her class down in Tasmania, and they had
Okay.
done these little pictures, and it was all about Kevin the koala. So my dad's name was Kevin, and I thought that was hilarious.
That's
This,
hysterical.
this was one I did for Muriel. I don't want a whole heap of emails now asking people to do me things. I look at people do send me suggestions, and I
Yes,
look at them. I do look at all of them, but I'm limited by time.
of
And
course. Of
so
course.
I've already done nearly all my designs for this year. And once we get to October, I don't get any more designs done because it's too difficult. It's too busy coming up to Christmas
Absolutely.
for little businesses like me to get their stuff manufactured. So I
Understand.
sort of, yeah, I'll still be working, but I plan it then January. Now, this is part of my release today, and this is my little teddy bear release. My niece is having a little great niece in January,
Oh,
so
congratulations.
yes, that'll be our 50th great niece or nephew
Oh my
for me
goodness.
and Dave. Yeah, I know. We've actually got 15 great nieces and nephews.
How
He,
amazing.
he's got a big, but so I decided I would do some baby stuff for this release. Now I realise that's not for everybody. We all do stuff for males and
Of
females and
course.
everything, but not everybody makes things for babies. So I did have I did do some extra little things as well that people might like. So that's our teddy bear chocolate holder. And then this you create a card die set. So you actually get 2 cards for this one. So I've made the bottle card. So it's got the V on the bottom.
Oh, so it can sit up.
Thing.
Yes.
It stands, so
Yes.
it stands like the others. I've used the Velcro dot like the others, so you can open it and close it.
Great idea.
So it has that. And then the little girl one. Oh, my daughter said I should have done them gender neutral. You can do them gender neutral if you like. I
All
didn't
good,
even think
Michelle.
of
It's all
planning
good.
it. So that was them. And then you get the little nappy card as well. And I know the girls on my team have done some great samples. They've actually used this, used the front of this on cards as well.
Yes.
So not only doing that. Now, with this one, I actually used, now I left the plastic off these so it didn't reflect. So I've actually used the baby animal set as well.
How cute.
It's very cute. And this is our new stamp set that's coming out today. And this is another mini sentiment stamp set because that stamp set is extremely popular. And this one has totally different. You do get some happy birthday, Merry Christmas because I always
Yes.
put that. But I've put some number one mum and it's a boy and it's a girl, happy cake day, make a wish, Easter blessings, a couple of different ones. You are awesome. That would be for you, Wendy. So
Thank you so much.
we'll put
Michelle,
that one for you.
thank you so much. Could I get you to just hold that up a little closer to the camera, please?
Oops.
Thank you. Yep, perfect.
Oh, it's shining a
Shiny.
bit.
No, that's okay. There, yep, that's good. You
There.
got it there. Just so that everyone can see that they are tiny sentiments, but I can tell you that they're so versatile and they will just lend themselves to so many projects.
Well, they're all designed to fit on the little tags and the sentiment things that
Yes.
come with our creator card die sets. So these ones, anklet holders, my YouTube videos for them to how to put them together,
Okay.
will go live today,
Okay.
and they probably, the chocolate holder one would be live now, but people can go back and watch it. I'll be sharing the links to them as well as the
Great.
replay for this later. So then I wanted to show you, I actually had a little bit of a meltdown yesterday because my
Oh
stuff
no.
was still not here. I had to do a lot of making up today. It had been stuck on the docks for 5 days.
Gosh. Okay.
So I finally got FedEx and they got it through for me. So I've whipped up some cards as well. So this is our normal little leaf circle die,
Yes.
but today I'm releasing this little die set called Simply
Oh my
Stems,
goodness.
and it's just some little stems that you can use. And I've made this little one with the bunny. Now, I've also done this koala, and I'm not great at colouring, so forgive me for the monkey. But
No.
this
It's
this little
cute.
set, this little set I drew up is an accessory set, and for you to use, it's got 4 different size little Christmas hats,
Right.
and it's got 2 different size little bows. It's got party hats. I don't know whether you can see there. So this is a
Yes, we can.
2-layered party hat that you can use. So you have 2 sizes of the party hats. You've got little glasses. You've got long ties or the bow ties. You've got 2 little graduation hats,
Okay.
and you've got 2 little witches hats.
Oh, that's so
So
cute.
you can decorate any die set. This is what they look when they're cut out. So you can decorate any die set. I'm looking at
No,
that.
you're good. That's perfect,
Yeah,
Michelle. That's perfect.
yeah. So you can decorate any little die that you've got if you've got the baby animal ones, or if you've got that bunny that sits on the chair, we've got we managed to get the other two little bunnies.
Oh,
So any of those you can add to that. Um, and yeah, no, I had been asked to do a stamp and die set of that, but the problem with the stamp and die sets is you're always sort of left with that little edge of white
understand. Yes. Yes.
around the die set. And I know Sharon likes to fussy cut around the edge because uh, she doesn't like that white edge. So that's why I decided to do it as a die set, Wendy. Yeah.
That's
So
fantastic. Yeah. I just
um,
think it's so versatile and the possibilities are just endless, Michelle. My mind is boggling.
yeah, well, I just love the little bow and that you can put on different things. And he's got his little stem there with the heart. That's just a little. I'm not a card maker, Wendy, so I don't.
You are a card maker, Michelle. I think you need to stop saying that.
I got the Copic markers out yesterday, and if
Yes.
I was still at school with the kids, they would have said, "Mrs. Thompson, you're outside the lines there." And I'm not. My friend Arsa she just does the most amazing things with Copic markers and that, but I'm just a beginner with
No,
those
that's
type
it.
of
And
things.
Kylie Sullivan's saying you can always color the white edge, which is a definite possibility, Kylie.
Yes,
Instead of
yeah.
fussy cutting, you can definitely color it.
But I will tell you that in the production side of things, it's a lot easier for me to produce
Fair
a die
enough.
set
Fair
than it
enough.
is for me to produce a stamp set. And
Understand.
um, and there's a lot in doing that. There's a lot less room for error with the die set
Okay.
than what there is with stamp sets. I can tell you I've probably got 300 stamp sets sitting in my stock room that I can't sell because there's one little error in the
Oh
set.
dear. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit of a pain, but that's why I prefer to do sort of the die sets. But in September, my next release I think will be September 10th. The creator card set for that I'm really, really happy with. It will be for all occasions, so I'm thinking people will really like that. It's my last shaped one I think I'll do,
Oh,
and then
okay. Yep. Yep.
yep, and then I'm going back to more the fold type things.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
I think we're all, already
fold.
excited about that September release, Michelle.
Yeah, so that's probably it that I've got to show you today. But
Okay.
I hope you enjoyed, Kevin. I'm not going to let me tell you, I'm not going to eat that Ferrero Rocher. Um, I don't really like those. Hubby likes them, and my kids like them. But
Yep.
uh, for September, I've actually done one that fits a Lindt chocolate. Oh, can you
All
hear
right.
my
We
little
can
puppy
hear your
dog
new
there?
puppy dog. It's all good.
She can see me through the window, so she
There
thinks
you
we only
go.
got Tuesday, and she thinks that I'm going to turn around and talk to her.
Oh dear.
And yeah, that's
She
all
just
right.
wants to be with you, Michelle. That's all it is. So,
Well, it's Dave's dog. I'm not
yeah,
really a dog person, but she is very cute, and yeah, she's been very well behaved. So
that's
let's
good.
go
Michelle,
that
can
way.
we just
Oh,
have a look? Do you want to just run through, just show everything just quickly again because we do
yep,
have a little bit of time. So,
yep.
just
Well, I
oh,
wanted to
sorry, you've got
show
more.
you
Go ahead. Go
too
ahead. Sorry.
that I got some new 3D embossing
Okay.
folders in from Spellbinders.
Yep.
Can you see those? They are really, really lovely. The this one's Beautiful Bloom, I think it's called. Oh, gee, yes, Beautiful Blooms and Leafy. We have quite a few embossing folders. And I've got the new Diane Reevely Dilutions Christmas stamps
Okay.
in. There's four in the set, but she has some great
Yep.
stamps, yeah, by Ranger.
Yep.
Yes, so,
Michelle, could I just interrupt to the question, please?
yep.
Kathy's asking, how does the nappy card open?
Okay, so I will
If you could
show
just
you.
go back to that, that would be wonderful.
Yep. So it has two parts to it, and it's more like you could put on the back. So I actually stuck that down the bottom. You
Oh,
don't have
okay. Yep.
to. Okay, so I saw Nicole had done one, and she's actually put the "It's a Girl" on the side
Okay.
in there. So it's more, I've seen them where they've actually printed a thing for um, uh, what do they call? Baby shower. Yeah.
Okay,
So
yep.
it's been like a little
Understand,
invitation.
yes.
But you could do it in plain and right on the back, and then have your It's a Girl on there and a little picture there. So it was sort of an add-on. I'd really only done
Sure.
the this one, and then I thought there wasn't really enough dies in this one, so that's why I just sort of added that as a second die set. So it's only two pieces to the nappy one, so you
Understand,
get
yep.
the base
Yep.
and that one. So it's not really, I would suppose you'd really call it a card, but some of the other girls have used that on the front of a card, like stuck it on
For
the front of
sure.
a card that opens. So
Yep. And if
they'll be
we
posting samples
okay.
in the VIP group this afternoon and tomorrow.
And
Yeah.
it's such a great die. You can use it, for baby showers, or you can incorporate it into games for baby showers, or just little
Yeah.
place card holders. There's so many things you can do with it.
Well, this one, I think Nicole made a shaker card with it. So you'll have to check that out. She'll post that this
We will, we
afternoon.
will. We have another
And it's
question, please,
really,
from Faye.
yep.
Michelle, do you sell the mini eyes, please?
Was that on that cut out?
Yep. Do you sell the mini eyes that you've got on your Kevin the Koala?
Yes, I do. So they're on
Okay.
the website as well, and they're a pack of 60. I think it is for $2. So you get
Okay.
enough for 30 cards. Yes,
Okay. Yep. No
yes.
problem.
Not Kevin Koala. The eyes come with it. So with
Oh,
Kevin
okay.
Koala,
Yep.
all those pieces come with it
Okay.
to
Yep.
decorate it. And then, but these little eyes
Those
that are
ones.
on
Yeah,
the teddy bear,
I think she probably meant those
yeah,
ones. Yep.
they're self-adhesive. So yes,
Yep.
they're on the website. They come with it. It's got, if you'll see there, the little teddy bear. It's got the holes there for you to put the ribbon round to hold it
Right.
together.
Okay.
Even I've used a Velcro dot. You could use just a little bit of tape if you wanted to,
Sure. Sure.
but I've purposely made two little holes there so you could
Yes.
put, and you could draw a little mouth on there if you wanted to
Yes.
make a little smile. So
Definitely. I
what?
can see, they're like banners of those little teddy bears, in a baby room or for baby
Yeah,
shower or just anything, birthday parties or
yeah.
anything.
Well, my sister's got a baby shower coming up for Jess, so
Yes.
that's what I did that for, and I said I could cut her out some and send her. She doesn't own a cutting machine.
Oh, right.
About time. She's not crafty. She's a
That's okay.
seller.
She has you.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. Yes,
And
yeah,
Michelle, could I just ask, all your dies, they fit in a normal size embossed, like a die cutting machine, like a
yes,
Slingshot or something like that?
yep.
Just because I know
So,
ladies would have many different kinds of machines, so if we could just speak
yep.
about that for a moment.
So a lot of them are quite long. So if you've got a normal big shot, which I
Yes.
have as well, I've just bought a switch only to stop my shoulder from wearing out. Um, most of them do, but the longer ones, what I do tend to do. So say we've got the toolbox one. Oh,
Yes.
actually, I'll get this one because this one's a really long one.
Right.
So what I'll do is, so this is the base die and it is quite long. I'll washi tape it down to the paper. I just put washi tape or low tack tape. You can put the washi tape on your clothes a little bit beforehand so it's not as sticky.
Yes.
And then I'll run it through. I always try and run it through. So in the first cut, I get those fold lines. So I might get everything up to about here
Right.
with the first plate, and then I'll just turn it around and I
Okay.
just
Yes.
run through and come back to
Got
do
it.
it. So that look, I've only just bought the Sizzix switch this year, so I've been doing
Okay.
them all in the big shot, all the samples since I got it, and you're quite able to do it in two cuts with
Yes.
the big
Okay.
shot. A lot of these ones just fit under your plates, the
Sure.
chocolate holders, because we've got quite a large range of chocolate holders and
Yes, you
lollipop
do.
holders and that now. So they're all back in stock as well. So people will be happy.
Thank you,
Yes.
Michelle. Thank you.
Yep, no problem. And
Okay.
look, Australia Post is putting up their charges in September. I'm sure
Oh,
everybody will be happy to hear that. Um,
definitely.
well, honestly, Wendy, freight at the moment is just ridiculous to
Yes,
import anything into
it
Australia.
sure is. It
It's
sure is.
doubled since COVID, but
Yeah,
I'm still trying to keep my prices reasonable.
yeah.
And even though Australia Post are putting up their parcel rates in early September, I'm just going to keep mine the same for the time being.
Okay.
See if
Michelle,
I
would
can
you like
absorb it.
to, should I give you a moment to swap your camera over and we
Yep.
can come back and chat about a few more things and get some more
Okay.
details
Thanks.
from you? All right. So we're just going to give Michelle a moment to swap her camera over. She'll come back and talk with us. Wasn't that amazing? So many incredible things she had to show for us and share. She's a wealth of information. And if you have any further questions, please pop them in the comments, go onto her Facebook page, and she will be there to help you. So we'll be back in a moment as soon as she comes on. So Michelle's back now, so we'll welcome her back on screen and ask her a few more questions. Thank you so much for that, Michelle. That was fantastic.
That's okay. Look, I've got to show you my apron.
Yes, please do.
Can you see it?
Now, you know everyone's going to want one.
Well, Nicole made it for me
Well,
and that.
Nicole better
So
open a shop then.
I don't do a lot of messy stuff, but I thought I might just wear it for this occasion. So,
Beautiful.
yeah.
So, before we say goodbye to you, can you please tell everyone where they can find you? I know Haley's posted links, but where they can find you, maybe tell them about your VIP group and, encourage everyone to come and find Snazzi Scrapping.
So I have a VIP group on Facebook, and if you go to the Snazzi Scrappin main page and look for groups, it's there. Haley might post the link anyway.
Okay.
I have weekly competitions, and I put all my new releases there. Mainly because last year you'd know that my Snazzi Scrappin page got copied,
Yes, it did.
and a couple of my customers fell for the people that and gave them their credit card numbers. So I prefer now to keep everything private. It's a
Sure.
private group.
Sure.
And so I run my competitions in there. I do giveaways. You love the chocolate giveaway. I will do another one in September. I'm actually going to do that as part of a Give Me Five for FA. So
Okay.
it's the last. This year we're taking our son down to the Friedrich Ataxia Clinic in Melbourne, part of Monash Heart there, where you guys are. And I'm going to be donating some of my profits towards the clinic this
Oh,
year.
that's
It's probably the last
fantastic.
year.
That's
So
fantastic.
I'll be announcing that. That's going to be my September drive. Give
Okay.
me five for FA. I'm the one that's going to be donating. I'm not asking people to
No,
donate.
that's
It's just
fine.
if they spend a certain amount, I'll be donating $5 as their order to them, and you'll get a chocolate for spending
Wonderful.
over that amount. And I also give freebies all the time as
All
well.
the
Everyone
time. All the
knows
time.
they
You're
love
very
the freebies.
generous.
So I've got the VIP group, I've got the YouTube channel, and my website is snazziscrappin.com. No .au, just
.com.
snazziscrappin.com.
Yep.
And most people find it fairly easy to order. And yeah, so that's the name of the game. And I've started seeing people at the house. So I've had a fair few customers from away. Yeah,
Fantastic. Fantastic. But always
yeah.
better to contact you and make sure you're available and they can make a time to
I'm
come into the shop.
yeah.
Yep.
I'm only
Wonderful.
open by appointment, and it is
Yes.
a very small, compact shop front.
Got
Uh,
it.
so
Yeah.
don't think I'm going to have this huge shop like some of those bigger stores and that. I don't do classes. I don't have time, Wendy,
That's fine.
really.
That's fine.
So if I had to, if only we could sell time.
I know. I know. Well, speaking of time, time has got away from us. So I'm going to
That's
say a
okay.
huge thank you to you for being on this session. If you could pop back into the comments, I think Haley and us have answered everything. But if you could have a look, and it's been my absolute delight to host this session with you, Michelle. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Wendy.
Okay, bye for now.
Bye.
Wasn't that fantastic? Our very first session for the day. I hope your mind is blown. So many possibilities, so many new goodies. It was my absolute pleasure to bring the session to you. So, this is me, Wendy, saying bye for now. I hope you get some crafting time this weekend. Be kind to yourselves always, and bye for now.